So this is the house. Our house is right in the middle of a tribe, and the tribe is in the valley of several mountains. So there's mountains all around us. We have this dog bugging us all the time because we fed it once. And so here we have our water tank, which is fed by rainwater, which comes from our gutters. So all the rainwater comes to here. When it overflows, it just spills out to the sides. So we have to kind of keep track of where the water level is at. We can kind of feel the top where it's warm, move down until the water gets cold. Well, it's kind of hard to tell right now because everything's cold because of the morning. Okay, backyard, which not like we really use it, but right there is the burnable trash, and then there's a pit right next to it that you can't really see where we throw diapers and stuff. So right now it's dry season, so with it not raining very often, it doesn't mean it doesn't rain at all. It just means it rains less. So with it being dry season, we have to kind of keep track of how much water we're using. Some nice green bananas, which we're waiting to ripen. It's gonna be dark because of our solar system. But this is the living room. All this light's coming from the sun. Recessed lighting, I guess. Not really recessed, just I don't know what to call it. Okay. So there's a water pump. So we have normal water pressure. The fridge doesn't actually work because there's hardly any electricity. So we're just like storing stuff warm. Like, we're basically just using it as a food closet, like a pantry, because it keeps the mice and ants out. So since we have rainwater, it's got to be filtered. Coffee stuff. We have gas, so we can boil water, cook normally. We also have a I don't know what those gas hot water heaters are called, those ones that heat up immediately, but we have one of those so that we can take hot showers. Turn the inverter on. So this lets us know what our battery voltage is at. It needs to be at like at least 12.7 to turn the inverter on. To turn the inverter on, the inverter is one of these things over here. But we just have to flip the switch. Inverter's on, and now we can use lights in the house. The voltage, there's a voltage requirement to use the laundry machine. Go back here. This is where Aaron is sleeping in the back room. The walls between the rooms don't go all the way up, so you can hear everything still. I think it's just for circulation and stuff. Really huge freezer, which is super convenient. We're using these like water bottles filled with ice to cool, or to keep a cooler cool, so we can use it as a refrigerator. So we're using this as a refrigerator. In this cooler we have a bunch of flour protected from the mice in the cooler, and here we have a bunch of like chips and cereal. Gotta keep it all away from the rats.